Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing video at Battlegrounds Game Center. I'm Patrick and today we're going to be taking a look at AnARKey. This is a new post-apocalyptic TCG, fresh out of Kickstarter. We just got it in pretty recently. We're pretty excited to carry this and get people into this game. It's a lot of fun. It's very different than your typical TCG. It's got a bit of a skirmish feel to it, like a war game almost, with dice rolling and everything. But today I got the starter pack here for 2 players, and then I actually have a booster box as well. So we're going to get these opened. I'm not going to open all of the booster packs, just a few to give you kind of a taste of the kind of cards you're going to get. But we will go over this starter set here, see what comes inside. And funny thing, on the side there's even a recipe here to make cookies. So very interesting. It's by Nerdcraft Games. Pretty excited to get this open and see what's inside. So let's go ahead and get the box open. So first thing is we got some dice. So these are tiny little D6s. Typical D6, however, does have the AnARKey logo there. I believe that's on the 1. Yes, because there's 6 there. So nice little dice. Very cool. Little dice for a little card game. A little token sheet. So it looks like wounds. We've got the rules. So it's like a little fold-out pamphlet here, telling you the gameplay, the turn sequence, all their social channels there, the steps of combat. We have the cards and what's on them, so like resource cost, unit type, name, health points, attack type, to hit numbers for when you're rolling dice, defense icon, number to defend. And there's types of cards you have are event cards, rapid event cards, which are like instances, relic cards, resource cards, and strongholds. And then you have unit cards that take up the bulk of your force, I believe. And then the very bottom here, you got leaders, explaining how that works. The goal of the game is to reduce your leader's health down to 0. Starts at 20. So yeah, nice little quick and easy 2-sided rules pamphlet. And then we got the 2 decks themselves. So the back of the cards are white with this the AnARKey logo here. So let's get these open and take a look at the cards. The art in this game is kind of wacky. It's all over the place as far as like theming. So it's not like it's just a typical post-apocalyptic world, you know, like Mad Max. It very much has that, but it also has like weird characters, and there's even some known characters in this game from real people. I believe they used a lot of likenesses for like Kickstarter and stuff, and there's even an exclusive card of Danny Trejo, which I thought was the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I loved it. All right, so I've got some events here, a little pick-me-up. It shows you here, first edition. So this is the very first print run of the game. Got some flavor text, has their ability here, how much it cost, and it's an event. So, okay. All men are created equal. So I will warn you, I believe a lot of this artwork is very grotesque and kind of adult. So if there's any kids watching this, maybe this is not the video to watch. Just a forewarning to anybody that might be watching this with kids in the room. So we've got what looks to be decaying people. So, oh yeah, yes, definitely adult. Some bikini-clad women fighting some men, all-out war. So, that is ready all your units. You get an additional combat phase this turn, and only one of these can be played a turn. Very cool. Back for seconds. Yeah, that is gruesome. Very gruesome. We got a few of those. So these are the resource cards that you'll get. There's different ones like guns, food. So there's food resources. So then we'll just put those over here for now. Frisbee fanatic. So that frisbee is decapitating that dude. This is wild art. There's some gas, of course. Got to have gas in the wasteland. Hacky bombs. I grew up in the era of hacky sacking, so it's funny to me. They're grenades. Oh yeah, they're just going back and forth until somebody inevitably blows up, I guess. Wow. So these look like almost like I guess hippies. They got like the flower power and the long hair and the sandals and stuff. So there are a bunch of different like tribes and themings. So I know there's dinosaurs, there's furries, there's hippies, zombies, mutants, whatever. I mean, there's so much in this game. Hannibal Man. Okay, so this is almost Charles Manson type deck. So leader here, Hannibal Manson. So he's got pay two food resources, and you remove a unit from a corpse pile, heal any unit 2 wounds. Okay, so they're cannibals. That's cool. Pay 3 resources, you put his hyenas into the wasteland. And then there's Hannibal's hyenas. So they don't have a typical cost. They have to be brought in with Hannibal. And I got a 2-up. Wow, okay. Yeah, here we come. Got the flower bug there. Any unit that entered the wasteland this turn may attack. Okay, so it gives haste to things. Okay, well, hippie mob, if there was any question. Jeez, this artwork is gruesome. I don't mind it, personally. I don't mind gruesome things. Your mileage may vary on that. So if you're really into like really wacky, grotesque artwork, you might like this game. Hungry hippies, yep. Jeez. I hope it's cookies. So she's actually the one on the artwork there on the front. So search your deck for a basic resource, put into the wasteland exhausted. Incoming! Oh, jeez. Jeebus Jones. It's a character. At the beginning of any turn, you may pay 3 food resources and send one of your followers to the corpse pile. If you do, no units may attack this turn. Oh, boy. I'm going to sacrifice this so that you can't attack me. Jeff's Taco Bus. Just a nibble. Rapid event. Lily's Diary. I believe this is also a comic book, so if you're familiar with the comic book, I would imagine some of these characters, like Lily, assuming is one of the main characters from that. Lucky Rabbit's Leg. Mary Sue. Meat Buggy. Paul Skydancer. Gotta have the flaming guitar. Peter D. Raygon. And, oh hey, Puff, the mutated flying radioactive Komodo dragon. Oh, so they can attack enemy leaders directly. That's cool. So 6 dice, hitting on 3s. Defense 5. Cool. So that is apparently the hippie starter deck. I have no idea what the other starter deck is, and that one was already crazy, so who knows? Also, I don't know if you could tell here, but I also have this playmat here. This is kind of like a tutorial playmat. It tells you like where things go and how they operate, like the leader, the deck, corpse pile, resource pool, and stuff. This was a Kickstarter exclusive. You can't see it here, but we do have these playmats as well as the 2-player starters and the booster boxes. But there's also some art playmats too. So if you don't want the specific like wordage here, you can get the actual playmats themselves. So we do have those. But let's go ahead and get this second deck open. I would imagine it's different. All right, so a little pick me up. Oh, yeah, this is definitely different. So it looks like we got some kind of commandos. Action Creed. All men are created equal. So there are some similar cards shared. All Out War. So I got ammo resource. I would imagine with deck building, depending on what kind of cards you have, will determine the kind of resources you include in your deck. Better You Than Me. Big John. If an attack by Big John sends a unit to the corpse pile, you can immediately perform an additional attack to a different unit. Wow, so if you just keep removing units, they just keep going. Nice. Bo's Super Duty. These must be the rednecks. Sorry if that... Yes. Cletus K. Boom. Definitely rednecks. Cool. All right. Food resource. I'm interested to see what other tribes there are. Good old boys. Oh, man. This game. This is so wacky. Hope it's cookies. Incoming. Just a nibble. Whoa! Look at that. Giant croc. Justice is served. Send any followers to the wasteland to their owner's corpse pile. So it's like a board wipe, but only against. Well, it's a targeted removal. I'm sorry. It says any follower, not followers. But to say a 3-cost board wipe would be insane. Liberty base. So that's the leader of this faction. If a follower declares an attack on Liberty Bales, roll a d6. On a 4-up, the follower suffers a wound. And you can pay 3 resources, pick a unit, it gets +2 attack dice on its next attack. So she buffs her dudes. Dr. Pete Sawbones. Okay. The Bobby Boys. When Potato Gang attacks, you may put one of your food resources in the food corpse pile. If you do, hits dealt by Potato Gang deal wounds. Not Potato Gang. I wonder if that's a misprint. It's supposed to be Potato Gang because the artwork would say that. So, yeah, because this one says Skeeter Boys, and I say so. I think that might actually be a misprint. That's fun. Snapper John. I mean, it's easy to ignore. So, the Warden. It's a character. Trollop Trappers. Trollop Trappers. So instead of attacking, you may exhaust them and pay 2 resources to exhaust an enemy follower. That's 3 of them. And then, oh god. Wilbur Foreskin. Yes, again, reiterate, this is probably more of an adult video today. When Wilbur Foreskin enters the wasteland, choose an enemy unit. That unit can't attack until he leaves. All right. So I think this is probably somebody that's real. Like they just got their permission to use him. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, that is the starter set that comes with 2 decks, some dice, some tokens, rules, and a box. So I'm going to get this put together here, and then we'll go ahead and open a few booster packs, see what comes inside. Okay, so now we're on to the booster box. I don't know how many we're going to open. Again, I'm probably not going to open every single pack today, but we'll open a few to give you, let's say we'll open maybe, how about 4 packs? And we can leave that for somebody else to open. So we'll open 4 packs. I like the packaging. It's really cool. Very comic booky, which I like. And they got first edition there, AnARKey in the back. Very cool. So put this to the side for now. It feels like there's a decent amount of cards in here. I don't know how many come in each pack. 13. Yep, 13 packs. Or 13 cards, I'm sorry. So, okay. Open pretty nicely. Is there anything additional? You never know. All right. So, oh my. Okay. Well, the first one is already insane. So she's a cosplayer. Valeria Steele. So, cardio. If Valeria Steele is killed, shuffle her into your deck instead of putting her in the corpse pile. Okie doke. Well, then we got the twins. So the artwork on this one is a little different. It's a little more realistic. So I guess there must be some different artworks in here. Follower, she's a clown. So clowns must be a tribe. Okay. Another another cosplayer. Waifu party. Oh man. So they must be attacked if able, before anything else can be attacked, of course. Then we got Wastelander. Okay, nice basic Wastelander. Ratchet, she's cool. Like the purple. Okay. And then you got mercenary character, Dorzim. Very cool. Riley Inferno. Yeah, so there is definitely... So it looks like the starter sets have like pretty specific art for them, but the rest of these cards are actually got different artwork. Very cool. So there's some monstrosity. Okay, because she has like a firepower. She's got ranged melee. Oh wow, she gets +1 attack dice for each gas resource you control. So the more gas you have, the more powerful she gets. So this is an asset 187. As a mercenary. Okay, put that there. Dr. Sassyfoot. So they seem like they might be like X-Men. Monstrosity. Feline Foundling. Feline Warrior. That's cute. I gotta have some cute art in here. Oh boy. Scraposaurus. So a robotic T-Rex. I love it. It's Wastelander. Ooh. So we got some foiling. I haven't seen those yet. That's interesting. The Meowton. I'm sorry if I'm laughing too much, but these cards are ridiculous. I hope you enjoy this because I thoroughly am. Radioactive resource. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So that's a full art. And then Circus Bears. That's a token. Very cool. All right. Well, there's some of the cards there. I didn't see, there was no events or anything. It was just all characters and followers and then like one resource. So, interesting. Wonder what the spread is for certain cards. So, Little Jessie. That's a mercenary. Well, here we go. Here's a resource, a rare resource. My LGS, my local game store. Hey, that's cool. It adds any resource. Cool, cool. Mad Cat. That's another mercenary. So yeah, I think these are actual people from the Kickstarter. So that's another mercenary. Scarlet, another cosplayer. Oh man. OnlyFans Dan. Yeah. So at the beginning of your turn, your opponent may pay two resources or one food resource. If they do, OnlyFans Dan may not attack this turn. If they do not, OnlyFans Dan must attack this turn. So if you pay him, he doesn't attack. Oh, goodness. Mercenary. Mandy's Rascals. Colonist. Paul Sky Dancer, so he was in the starter. So yes, Hippie. Skeeter Boys, Redneck. Dr. Pete Sawbones, Mercenary. So I guess Mercenaries probably can go... I'm not 100% sure how deck construction is, but I would imagine you keep it to a tribe, but then like Mercenaries and certain ones can probably go in all of them. Hungry Hippies. Hippie Mob, foil version. And there's a foil ammo. And then Chicken of Doom. Okay. It's a token. That's awesome. So yeah, it looks like you get one token, one resource per pack. Maybe more resources depending on the rarity. So get one more. Now two more. Okay, so Todd the PC Gamer. It's a loyalist. There's actually a lot of tribes, or a lot of factions in here. Tommy J, Colonist. Gloves of Certain Death. Oh, there's a first piece of gear. Rusty Body Armor. Well, second piece of gear. Yeah, some of the artwork is like kind of serious and cool, and then others is clearly like that. Wacky. Crazy Clown Cannon. It's a relic. Hey, another leader, but that's that Hannibal guy we already have. Lily's Diary is a relic. So I wonder if some packs are just like a lot of gear, a lot of relics. Some packs are a lot of characters. It's kind of interesting. Oh my, I just realized the artwork on this. Silly old thump gun. That is honestly just Pooh Bear with a gun. Man. Trapper John. Okay, I like that. That's a really cool piece of art. That's really cool. So that's a redneck. Box of resources. Oh yeah. Gear. Bad News Ben. Circus Bear. So I've got some circus cards over here somewhere. There's another radioactive resource. Getting the foil ones of these is actually really cool. And then circus bears. So, all right. And then we'll open one more pack to end out this video. Again, I'm not going to go through all the cards or all the packs, but I just wanted to give you a good idea of the artwork and like what the game looks like. So, the pool guy. Mercenary. Man. Neutron. Jeez. That's actually a really cool piece of art. Like, it's just really well done. Wacky, but really well done. That's a monstrosity. I'm losing track on where these go. There we go. Deceiver the Diabolic. There's a lot of... There haven't been too many duplicates so far. As I get a duplicate. But still. At least with like the characters and stuff. Hank the Horseman. That is really cool. Link the 16th. It's Colonist. Calibiri the Eternal. Sin City Psycho. That's interesting. Bo Super Duty. It's a redneck. Action Creed. Mercenary. Saw him before from the starters. King and the Jack. Clowns. Oh man. Actually, put that there. Mr. Chuckles. Another clown. Yeah, we're just going to move past them. Gas resource. And, oh hey, foil of Hannibal's hyenas. Very cool. So there are a few different tokens in the deck. Most of them have been foil. Actually, all of them have been foil. So I wonder if tokens are always foil. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's just 4 packs. I'm not sure how many packs actually come in here. Let's see here. Does it say? 24. So it has 24 AnARKey booster packs containing 10 random AnARKey cards, 1 resource card, 1 token, and 1 foil. So that's the distribution. And then the cookie recipes on the back as well. So these cookies must be good because they're all over the place in this game. So yeah, that is everything that pretty much everything that comes in the AnARKey TCG. You got to see a bunch of the cards, what they look like, the artwork. It's a very adult game again, so if you do pick this up, and maybe not play it around your children if you don't want, But yeah, so if you're interested in getting the starter set here, any of the boosters, we have singles, we have booster packs, we have starters, we have these play mats as well. You can find all that in store. But then we also have the starters and the booster boxes on our online store that I'll have linked below. But if you enjoy this video and want to see more like it, go ahead and like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. But until next time, I'm Patrick at Battlegrounds Game Center. See you later.